weed, pot, marijuana, ganja, cannabis.
Marijuana, the burning weed with its roots in hell.
This is the way it's been since she started smoking pot. She's all lazy and boring and, you know, we used to have so much fun together.
I wish you didn't smoke weed. You're not the same when you smoke. And I miss my friend.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
And my parents grew up with that stigma of cannabis being bad and being, you are marihuanero, you are a pothead if you smoke weed, your brain is gonna turn into dust if you smoke weed. So I grew up with that.
A lot has changed since the war on drugs. Marijuana is now legal for recreational use in 11 states and legal for medical use in 33 states. Freedom grew up with a stigma around cannabis, but now he discusses it publicly on his podcast.
Blue Dream Radio is a podcast that I created because there was a need to talk about equity in our communities when it comes to the cannabis industry. I've come to find out that there's a lot of people making money of this industry while my peers are still in jail, rotting for a plant that now people are making millions. For 2021, they projected $77 billion is going to be made out of this industry while my peers are still in jail. And that's what Blue Dream Radio is speaking about those issues, bringing about change in our communities.
The perspective of cannabis is changing, yet one thing has remained the same. People of color aren't getting equal opportunity.
One of the pushbacks I get, one of the struggles is money. People don't want to give people of color money because we knew at this. There was this one guy that told me that I would never make money in the in the podcasting world, white guy. So I've faced that. I face people telling me that all the time, and I don't really care. To me, it's more about the content and the information being out.
Freedom is not alone. Cannabis is a growing billion-dollar legal industry, yet people of color make up less than 1% of the legal market. Throughout the country, cannabis conferences are held to help people like Freedom get a step forward in the industry.
Capital is really the bottom line. And then you have people of color who have become educated about cannabis and who have started to look at the opportunities for how they can be a part of the industry.
A year to apply? Yes.
We always bring to the table a unique perspective and approach. I think that with the right resources, we can create businesses that not only benefit us, but that also repair our communities.
What this means to me is, again, generational wealth. It's creating a legacy for my kids that they can see something that we all can do, something that I've done, that they can take the torch and follow my footsteps and just keep it moving and keep it going. And that's what Blue Dream Radio is trying to create, is that generational wealth. And my family needs to be in the center because at the end of the day, I want to help the community, but if I'm not helping the one close to me and myself, taking care of myself, taking care of the family, I can't do nothing else. I can't do nothing for nobody else. And that's what Blue Dream Radio, I hope one day can do, is take care of my family because it's a need. Creating generational wealth needs to stay within, the family and then out. That's how white people do it, and that's how I want to do it.